morning, it's time to rise and shine.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, I hope you're feeling fine. The sun is just above the hill, another day for us to fill with all the things we love to do. Oh, can't you hear? It's calling you, doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, it's time to rise and shine.
Good morning. So I went and got the big bottle of vanilla, which apparently is imitation vanilla. I didn't know that, but now I do. So I want to find out, I'm going to taste test between the two. First, let's just smell it. We'll just smell it. Okay. First, actually, let's do the regular one. Not even open yet. They don't give you a tab on this kind. So I stab it with a knife. And then I can open it. Well, that'll be the way it is. Okay, so we'll smell it. It smells very good. Very vanilla. It's kind of a light vanilla smell. Now let's do this one. Whew, this one smells a lot more alcohol-y. Very strong smelling. Alright, we're gonna do a small taste test. Just a little on my finger. Straight up vanilla, just like this. Tastes like what I'm used to, regular vanilla. And then I'm gonna do the other one. Hoofa, 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 ba, 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 ba. Okay. I taste the, my breath is very vanilla tasting. Okay. How do I do this one? Ha! It's spicy. Whew! Okay, so, wow, I already knew that somehow. Yeah, real vanilla is much more potent. Let's put some honey on. I'm the only one who uses honey, doesn't matter. Put my mouth all on it. I don't have any regular honey to compare to wildflower honey. But from what I remember, it is a little bit, just a little different flavor, but not much. Just making my tea. I don't have any I don't have any other flavors other than black tea at the moment. And I still haven't gotten any loose leaf tea. Thinking about it, but I don't know. I'm not really a tea aficionado. I just like what I like, you know. What I'm doing now, I guess, is really just trying to try different flavors of creamer. I did actually get some French vanilla. Didn't I? Hold on. Okay, no. Still haven't gotten French vanilla. What I did get is amaretto flavor. I love me some amaretto and Pepsi to drink. Very, very sweet. Very sweet. So if you really want a sweet, sweet cocktail, amaretto and Pepsi is the way to go. Unless you don't like that stuff, then I don't know what to tell you. Alright, so I got my tea bags, my honey, and I put my vanilla in. Some more water. I don't have, oh, hello. I don't have a spoon, plastic handle spoon. I only have the metal one right now, so it's gonna get warm. That's all right. That's all right. So I'm still using my caramel macchiato. It's my caramel macchiato, my imitation vanilla. That one up there. Yeah, imitation vanilla and black tea. Ugh. It's only 6:52. I don't have to start work just yet, so I'm gonna go and relax and sit down and stuff. Good afternoon. It is lunchtime. I've decided that I like imitation vanilla better than regular vanilla. In my tea, at least. I haven't tried it in like cookies or anything. Ah, my back is so sore. The middle of my back, not really the middle. Well, middle, yes, but also the lower part of my back. I have back problems. You know what? I have cheese and I have bread. So you know what that means? It means grilled cheese time. All right, so while I'm doing this, I wanted to tell you, a story. So back in the day, 1993, 94, somewhere around there, I was 13, 14 years old, and my niece who lived in California at the time, was coming to visit. Very exciting, for me anyway. Because, hey, California to a Midwestern gal is big city life, and even though I live in the capital city of Wisconsin, California just seems like this otherworldly place. At least it did to me at the time. I was very excited for her to come visit. Well, like any 13, 14-year-old girl, they're impressionable. I was impressionable for my looks. I wanted something new, something exciting, and according to my niece, the clothing was it. That was what I should change. So, I was told, or from what I thought, baby Swiss, by the way, that's what I'm trying out, or what I thought I should do, according to my niece, is change my appearance. Like, all right, don't know why, but I thought it was a great idea. So, I did. We went shopping. She's like, oh, clothing's so cheap. I had a job, so I must have been 14. I had a job. I had my own money. So we went shopping, got some new outfits. Now, California back in the 90s, the late 90s, mid to late 90s, liked tight clothes. Not like tight as in your clothes are tight, they look cool. That's an old term, by the way. But tight as in like form-fitting, very tight. And I thought she meant tight as in cool. It's like, that looks tight. It's good. It was good. It was cool. Anyway, so I purchased said clothes. No one said anything about it. I purchased the clothes, and I would wear them to high school. She only came for the summer. So I had started freshman year of high school, 1994. This has to be what it was. Anyways, impressionable youth. So I changed my appearance. No, it was 93 because I was in 8th grade. Anyway, my 92, 93, so it was early 90s. Tight clothes was the appearance for California. I was awesome. At least I thought I looked good. I had confidence. Here we go. She put braids in my hair. I had never had braids in my hair before. She put braids in my hair. I thought I looked the best. The braids were old. They were a few weeks old, and they were starting to fall out. They were bigger braids, not like tiny micro braids or whatever, which probably would have lasted longer. Anyway, so sometimes they were falling out. One moment. So I thought, no big deal. We'll just put them back in somehow, twist it, whatever. So that's besides the point. I had these new clothes, and my dad decided it was necessary to talk to me about my clothing. Now, my mom never talked to me about my clothing. In fact, what she said at the time was, if you got it, flaunt it. In the same breath, she would say, you need to be more modest. So yes, my clothing, while being tight, and at that age, I was developing or had been developed at that time, so boys would stare, they would look, and whatever. I didn't mind because I didn't really pay attention to that. Being 13 years old, I didn't care at the time. You know, like, you want to look at me, that's fine. This is not done. But whatever, you know, I didn't care. Anyways, my dad decided to talk to me about my clothing. And he says, you're gonna bring unwanted attention. At the time, attention sounds like fun. I didn't know what type of attention he was referring to. So I said, well, maybe I want that kind of attention, thinking I was sassy and brassy and bold at that 13-year-old age. He's like, really now? I don't think you do. Like, well, what do adults know when you're 13, right? Like, that's what every teenager seems to think. What do adults know anyway? You're too old to remember that. Incorrect. We've lived through it. We understand what's going on, so maybe you should listen to your elders. Anyway, I digress. Yeah. So while my mom said, if you got it, flaunt it, my dad said, you shouldn't dress that way. So did they, either of them, talk to each other? No, not about my clothing. I don't know what they talked about, to be honest. They had been married for almost 40 years. Well, at the time it wasn't 40 years, but they had been married. They would still be married today. Dad died, obviously, so they're not married. Anyway, I just grew up thinking I looked cool, but then later on discovered that I didn't look cool. I didn't look like a Californian. I looked like a slut, according to my dad. And I didn't look good, according to my mom, even though she said, if you got it, flaunt it. I wasn't being modest. So, if you have a child who is dressing in a way that you are not comfortable with, or you are concerned about the type of attention she or he will be getting, maybe talk to them specifically about that instead of just assuming they know what kind of attention you're talking about. I've got aged white cheddar here now. So I have one with baby Swiss and then one with aged white cheddar. So yeah, I'm just saying, children, yes, teenagers, you are children. They don't understand, even though they feel like they do. And, you know, it is very possible that maybe that person's life experience has given them that attention that you didn't want them to have. And instead of just saying it'll give you attention, be more specific about what kind of attention. Unwanted attention. What kind of unwanted attention? I had no idea. And you might think, oh, you were 13, you were 14, whatever age. You should have known by then. Well, I had a very different life. I am realizing as I compare my life to my friends, I was very well off and privileged. Not well off as in rich, but I got to be able to do a lot of things. We traveled like once a year. We had discussions, our family had discussion about where are we going to go next year for family vacation. And then we would have every year practically a family trip. And we were able, my parents were able to afford this every year. Practically without fail. I don't even think we were ever told no one year. I don't even remember. But we went on trips. We traveled. I was being the youngest daughter and only daughter, the youngest daughter to my dad and only daughter to my mom. I was spoiled. I was. I got a lot of what I asked for. I just had to bat my eyes to dad if mom said no. And usually I got what I wanted. But it didn't make me spoiled in life. I don't think I'm spoiled anyway. Ugh, alright. Why is this? Well, that is the time. I forgot what time I went on lunch. So I'm going to hurry up and get this done and then get back to work. But my message here is clear. Talk to your kids specifically about what it is you want them to know. Don't assume they understand what you're talking about. And children, do not assume you know the answers. It's always good to get another person's point of view and reference, experience. It's always good. Ask questions, but don't be defiant. That's it. Make your life real easy. All right, I'll see you later. I didn't have to do my hair today. I think it looks pretty dang good. And if you don't, screw you. I don't care what you think. Or maybe I do. I don't know. I don't. I'm going to bed. Have yourself a good night. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Toodles.